Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Red versus Blue, you guys. We had a lot going on last time. It was a lot. It was a mix of a lot. You know, as always, it was a really good mix of like, here's some plot stuff, here's some big stuff going on, and just pure shenanigans. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, we're left in kind of an interesting spot here. I will briefly get into just kind of, you know, my recap of the last batch that I watched and how I'm feeling now that it's a week later. But before I do all that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending out those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. All right, guys. So as we know, where we left off is we're all after this key. We're all after this for different reasons, but mostly now just to prevent the purge capability going to the other side, which like that's like their dream, like a self-destruct. I mean, that is so bad. I really wish I hadn't overheard that. But yeah, so we're all after that. Doyle went in and we kind of like split our forces up a little bit, trying to get more stuff done. And so now we're after Doyle, looking for him. And like he had found it, I think, but we haven't found him, and they're after him too. And then Doc shows up. It's like, oh my God, Doc, I forgot all about you. And so did everyone else. And so you guys confirmed for me what I was kind of thinking, which is that like that couldn't possibly really be O'Malley or Omega or anything. Like that is a manifestation within Doc of O'Malley from, I guess, being joined for so long. But that's not obviously really like the Omega acting through Doc. But oh, poor Doc. I feel so bad. I'm sorry, Doc. We've had a lot going on, to be fair. So yeah, guys, so we had that. I mean, we had some really great scenes. We had some kick butt scenes. We had, of course, Caboose being amazing. We had a great moment for Freckles. We had a lot of stuff going on last episode, but yeah, that's kind of where we left off with the whole, like, okay, race to the key thing. So yeah, we certainly have our uses for the key. They have theirs. So I guess it's just, how far are we in the season now? Today we're doing 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm not sure how long the season is, but I feel like we're really making our way. So where we're going to end up, I'm not really sure, but I'm really enjoying the ride. And I think this is the last season of the Chorus. Yeah, Chorus Trilogy would be, I think we started back, no, wait. Yeah, we started back off in season 11. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where it's all going. Like I said, we had a lot going on. We left off in a pretty precarious spot last time. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next batch of Red versus Blue. Let's do this. All right, let's see how my volume is. Might be a little too high. Whoa! Oh! Oh my! Wow!
Still got it.
Yeah, congratulations.
Heck
Now,
yeah!
How about we get back to doing the thing we came here for?
I had to make sure he wasn't a threat.
Yeah, to stroke your own ego is more like it.
Oh, please. Like you're one to talk.
Ah!
Oh!
What the hell? You're very efficient at administering pain, Carolina. But pain is something I've learned to live with.
Oh, okay. He's not. He's impervious, or at least very. Okay, that's way too loud.
What do you think you're doing? What? You go find your own cover. This is mine. No way. We can share it. Over.
Come on, guys! Oh no! That can be arranged. Yeah, irony. Oh, that scene with Carolina was really good.
But By the time reinforcements arrive,
Oh.
no one left for them to save.
Oh, God.
You had the chance, Locus. Who was that? I know
Oh.
you can hear me.
Oh, I know who it is.
Broadcasting on all channels.
Reckless behavior, even for you.
I guess I'm just full of disappointment. You know, I've been thinking about the last time we met. The questions you asked me.
There was like a...
In Washington. Goodbye.
I'm at the southwest side of the crash site. Still don't feel like talking?
Oh! 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 That...
Tell me you caught the vapor trail on that shot.
That is so smart.
The same trick twice.
That was so smart.
Got him.
Open fire!
Nice! That was genius! Of course Wash would come up with something like that.
Eat a dick, you predator knockoff!
Engines all set and ready
Gets
for
it!
the Thanks for the cover, guys.
Hey!
Yay!
You would have made an excellent human shield, Palomo.
Thank you.
Thank you! Oh my God.
Clear.
Sure this will work?
Oh, God, no.
Well, it's better than getting shot, I guess. Or is it? Wait, what happens if this doesn't work?
We explode.
Great.
Yeah,
Everybody listen up. We're making our move.
Okay. Alright. Well, it's now or never.
Form a perimeter and hold the line.
God damn it, I can't see shit.
Oh! 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 Ah! Yeah! Here they come! Life finds a way! They had their slow-mo moment!
Follow?
The reinforcements will
Oh!
stand down.
Life did find a way.
With the feds, I knew you were watching me, making sure I wasn't a threat. Which is why I made sure I took the time to watch you.
He was observing you as well.
Locus. But you still can't see that between the two of us, I'm the soldier, and you're just the killer.
Oh! Laid it out for
Call the personality
Call my other personality in the morning. Oh.
Yeah, but sometimes he gets really weird. He calls himself O'Malley and tries to destroy the world.
Well,
You are, without question, the most fascinating group of individuals I have ever had the pleasure of meeting.
oh dear. Can someone do something about that, please? Cause, ow.
Oh, calm down.
I think she was kind of enjoying the show.
Carolina and Church are gone. Doyle's still missing. And now we've got Dr. Evil ready to beat us to death as soon as he wakes up. So if we don't find the stupid sword and get out of here in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to have a goddamn heart attack! Oh, well, maybe those guys have seen it.
What?
Oh, give me a fucking...
It's just one thing after another. It's one thing after another.
Booyah! Consider yourselves penetrated.
Creo que decir perforada.
Thanks, I do live, Luffy.
Well, there you go.
I honestly don't know if it's better.
Of all the misinterpretations, that was one of my favorites.
Sure your medic friend is okay.
Sounds good. Come on.
Oh man.
Hey, is that Doc? Yep. Huh. Feels like I haven't seen him in ages. Weird.
Yeah, we just kind of all forgot. Sorry, dog. Okay. So. Wow. This definitely looks different. Like different animation than what we usually see.
Come on, bioscan.
Shoulder's dislocated. Guy's a pincushion. He's got plates and staples all over his body.
Yeah, I'm sure he's really stitched back together.
Freelancers love your gadgets. But it's a step in the right direction.
Who are you?
Your past come back to haunt you.
Pretty much, yeah. Yep. I wonder if
Ever do to you?
that we're gonna talk about it. Okay. No. Why don't you monologue a little bit? It's a crap.
What you did to me, Carolina.
You were at the vault the day of the heist. Part of the
Yep.
resistance.
He was what?
That's right. So now you understand why you have to die.
This is like a personal revenge thing. We've known that. Oh. Oh, and see, life finds a way for the slow-mo moments. Wherever you are. Oh, no! Don't fight there! Whoa. Oh!
What is with this guy?
It's personal. This, ow. Ooh, ow. Oh, no. This fight scene's crazy, you guys. Whoa. We're under the ice? We're like in an ice cavern of some kind. Oh, you're out. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Oh.
Need armor enhancement.
Which one?
Okay. Ah!
All of them.
I would just give them all a good shot right now. Oh, yeah. There we are. Whoo! It's still stuck. The hero landing. Heck yes.
Carolina, you okay?
Just run the healing unit.
That's a lot for me to handle.
We've almost got it.
Carolina, be careful. Don't.
No. This is where I get you.
It seems like he's pretty hardy.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
No way! Oh, man. Oh, he's at... Yeah. That is pretty cool.
Coming.
What?
Come. There's a lake at the bottom.
No, we can
Okay.
do it. Hit him again and end this.
No, Carolina, come on. Don't do this.
Beta, send all power to her legs and stabilize.
I'm trying.
Delta, prioritize the... Delta?
Delta? Delta? What? Yes, we're overloading. We're overloading. That's what's happening. Is we're overloading.
I don't know.
Oh no. Oh crap. See, she's pushing it. She's pushing it too hard. That's what she loses herself in the fight. Oh. Ah! How deep was that snow? No. That's not how this is gonna end. But I don't know, like, how she's... Is that... Oh my god, is that really the end of the episode? That went by so fast. That was a longer one. That one was legit, like, almost 10 minutes. All right, let me load up the next one. Okay, so I hope the next one doesn't have a lot of ads in the middle, because there was no ads at the beginning. So hopefully we're not going to run into an ad situation here. Wow, guys, a lot going on in there. The fight scene was really, really cool. I think what we're seeing here is like something that Carolina struggles with a lot, and that's just this kind of like overwhelming sense of the kind of like an ambition, determination, competition, you know, to the point where she can't see clearly. And we know that about her, but now, like, yikes. I just hope that was like a lot of snow that cushioned the fall. Cause they were kind of like toying a few episodes ago with like, I don't know, they dropped some line. I remember thinking like, oh, that sounds like they're gonna like off Carolina or something. I can't do that. So hopefully she's gonna be all right, but yeah, yikes. Also Sharkface is really, really resilient. I mean, I think you'd have to be resilient to survive, you know, what he survived, but also like because of enhancements that have been made after that, really resilient. Oh, Doc O'Malley. Oh dear. So, all right, and we still haven't found Doyle. I mean, I see where that was really, really good. The way that we were like, I'm so proud of Wash and just the rest of the crew there for the subterfuge and the clever thinking that went into that. It really goes to show that even though we're kind of like outmanned and outgunned on certain things, you know, we still have kind of the element of strategy on our side. The slow-mo moment was great. Oh man, there's nothing like watching them show up. Oh guys. All right, next one. Let's go. All right, now I feel like the sound is too low. Like each one is different. It's so weird. Panting. Oh! Okay.
You know, I wouldn't advise pointing that weapon at me. I am prone to fainting, after all.
Oh! Use
Very
the
bold. But a coward
weapon
doesn't
as
put his life on the line like that. And you are a coward, Donald Doyle.
don't.
See? And you lose the sword. You're bluffing.
Right.
You can't take that chance. I can if it's a sure thing. Stay back. Give
It's
me the sword. Fine.
ah!
Fine.
What?
You can have it.
Doyle.
No!
Ah!
Gotcha.
No!
He has the sword! What? Oh, shit! Well, look who
Oh
it is.
no!
Tucker. And his other less important, but equally annoying friends.
This is so bad. Oh.
Don't worry about that. I don't really see how that's relevant, but I agree. Hand over
Yes.
the sword, Felix.
Oh, no. I think I'm gonna keep that right here.
Dude, you're surrounded. You've got nowhere to go.
Then come get me. Oh. Not so tough after all.
He's
I guess without your
learned not
big
to
bad freelancer buddy,
rush
You
in.
can't really do much, can you?
We've outsmarted you.
Oh, I'm well aware of that, Tucker. You see, not many people get the best of me.
I feel like
But
it's a
no
little
one
personal for him
Gets the
too.
best of me and lives to tell it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that's bad.
It's really bad.
He was stolen.
Really bad.
You think?
Shoot! Alright, well, this is pretty bad.
And you
He's
say I
got.
talk too much.
He really does.
Sayonara, losers.
Oh. How we had it! We had
Chill
this.
out. I don't think he knows how it works yet.
What makes you say that?
Well, if he did, he probably wouldn't have left without killing you. Me?
Hey,
Mm.
whatever happened to church?
Oh, well, it's. Oh no. Okay.
So pissed off when she wakes up.
Just kind of like waiting for the inevitable here. Okay, so she's alright, so that's good. Oh, dang, we had this, Doyle, he was trying to be heroic too. He was trying to, oh.
That did not go well.
No!
It was real bad.
That was not a success. Found out. Yeah.
Technically good.
Yeah. Yes?
Great time.
Oh,
Thank you.
not you. Him.
It was a split-second decision, and I stand by it.
Well, thanks to you, the mercenaries now have the power to kill us all.
Only if I die first.
Great. So
Right.
now we'll get to waste
That's
valuable
true.
men to guard you 24/7.
Well, we'd have more men if you hadn't led them all into a trap.
Don't.
Guys, this really isn't the time.
Okay, enough.
That's not achieving anything.
Acting like children.
You're immature.
Okay, be quiet. You are not the one to
Focusing on what went wrong
cast judgment.
Start thinking about what we have
Yeah.
now and what we can start
Right.
doing.
We need to make a plan.
Our dear friend Emily has assured me that Carolina will make a
Good, yay! Okay, great.
Fuck, can't win them all. Epsilon's situation is more problematic. He's doing fine now, but there's something he's not telling us. Complete armor failure just doesn't happen out of the blue.
Well, if you want my tactical assessment,
We don't.
sounds to me like we gotta get to that alien phone tower thingy pronto. We can collect call to Earth.
Well,
1-800, send ships and kill pirates. Great supply.
are you done?
I'll think of more.
Hey, you see, just give him time.
With Alpha. I couldn't agree more.
Well, we can't just sit here and wait for Charon to attack.
Why not? It's heavily fortified, and the city reactor rules out any risk of aerial bombings. Our alien artifacts are no good to Charon post-explosion.
Then they'll surround us and wait for our supplies to
yeah.
run dry. Jesus, don't you think about any of this?
We don't have unlimited resources.
Throw Tucker out there to search for the tower? They'll kill him, and then they'll have two swords.
Hey, I
Right.
can make it.
Well,
I
but
don't have all of the answers, General, but I do know
Okay.
that sometimes you need to risk lives if you want to see results. Even your own.
we're kind of like going back and forth between.
Throw that
Whoa.
sword off the mountain and taken the fucking bullet, but you're too much of a stupid, selfish coward to see that.
Kimball!
This meeting
Cooper. Wait!
Wow. So he could have gone with it. That would have been the other option, but...
Well either.
I mean, what...
Where are you
Self-sacrifice isn't necessarily great either, but...
Of a general, and apparently a failure of a human being.
You know what?
Actually need me. You know where to find me.
But we're all just like, he's not
Told
even...
us where your quarters are. Then
He
I
wasn't even like an actual
leaving too.
general. Oh, he didn't even land the exit.
They don't want to run this show, then we'll just do it for them. First order of business, red uniforms.
The problem
All
is
red.
with
We're all red now.
The feds and rebels may be working together, but they still
No.
aren't working together.
No, they're not.
No trust, no anything.
No,
Well, it took us
they
ages
can't
to
really
put
make
us
this
together.
work.
Yeah, and some of us are still working on it. Years killing each other. They're not going to get
Yeah.
all buddy. I know.
It's true. It is
Bring
true.
them together soon. We're not going to stand a chance.
Right. We're all just gonna be screwed. So yeah. Oh, both.
Collect call.
Oh, to make a collect call to vengeance. Oh, will somebody like make a compilation, a book of just anything, like a highlight reel of all of the Sarge-isms? Because honestly, they're too good. All right, this one has an ad. I'm so glad we didn't run into any ad problems last time. Let this run through, because it's hard for me to talk and have stuff going on in the background. And then I will pause it. Oh no, there's another ad. Come on. Okay. Now we're okay. So it's loaded up. All right. Wow, a lot going on here. So Carolina's okay. That's wonderful. But in terms of like what Church isn't telling, is it that kind of like what we were dealing with last episode, that she was sort of pushing it too hard and that they can't take that kind of toll, and that's why there was the armor failure? Or is there something more? Because I feel like maybe they're setting us up for something more, but I can't really tell from what we know. It could just be me. So that was just unfortunate with Doyle. I mean, the thing is, I get that, like, we're coming from two very different sides. You know, I can't say that I would want to, like, jump off with the thing either, you know? Like, but from where Kimball's standing, it's like, well, that would have been one person in exchange for, now they have, you know, a very, very scary amount of power. But it is true that until Doyle dies, they can't really use it. So that is actually good. I mean, it's not good. It's not good, but it's good for, like, right here and right now. Obviously, that puts Doyle in a lot of danger, but since they don't really know that, we do have a little bit of advantage of at least time on our side until they figure that out, and then we can always protect Doyle, but like Kimball was saying, then we're going to have to use all our resources to protect Doyle. I don't blame Doyle. I don't. I don't know. I know that he's, like, supposed to be very cowardly and everything. I think he's doing his best. We know that, like, both Doyle and Kimball were, like, not even generals or high ranking or anything. They were just kind of, like, by process of elimination, quite literally, escalated up the chain of command without really their say in it. And we have two very, very different viewpoints. You know, you can see Kimball is much more about the offensive, and Doyle is much more about the defensive, which again, I think is leading to a lot of this kind of like, you know, just assumption of the cowardice and everything. Oh man, I do kind of feel bad for him though, but, I mean, there's no telling that, like, they wouldn't have found a way to get it anyway, even if he had sacrificed himself. But it's just so, oh my god, the fact that, like, he threw it and he thought he was doing so, like, okay, well, get it out of his hands, right? Or get it away from his hands, and it just ended up bad. The fact that he caught it, oh, that was just a miserable piece of bad luck right there. All right, so, enjoying the Sargisms. I'm really enjoying the that's kind of the light at the end of the tunnel here. So yeah, guys, and you know, Wash highlighted something that's been a problem for like this whole season, and that's that they're technically on the same side, but like they're still like so at each other's throats. The leaders are at each other's throats. The you could tell, like we saw that the scenes with Kimball a few episodes ago where like the other side doesn't really respect her or want to like give her any kind of credibility. So that's still a big problem as well. And if they don't learn to figure that out pretty fast, we're all going to be in a lot of trouble. We're already in a lot of trouble, but we're going to be in even more trouble. So, all right, guys, next episode, let's see where it all goes.
Paging Dr. Wooten. Dr. Wooten to the OR. Dr. Wooten.
Then it turned out Felix was
It's my guitar, in case you're wondering.
exposed the truth, stopped the Civil War, and now we're fighting to send a distress call to Earth. And at no point during any of this did you realize I was missing. Apparently not.
I will destroy you all.
Oh, the face! Oh!
Most vocal split personality I've ever seen, but I suppose an eternity in isolation will do that to you. Tell me,
He's-
Mr. O'Malley, when you say you wish to destroy us all,
It's so cheery when we say it.
I mean you will cease to exist. You will all die by my hand.
Pretty. Yeah, I would say it's pretty cut and dry.
some serious issues here we're just starting to get a hold of.
Dr. Gray just found like a new project.
Ah!
Oh dear!
That's
What?
handsome.
Wait, can we talk about this? We're gonna fix you right now.
Oh dear. Oh! This doesn't sound right to me. No.
We got
Oh my lord. Oh dear.
So freaking quiet. Hey, you want to see if she left her prescription pad?
We need to talk.
Oh dear.
No. Yeah. Can we at least do it while you're on heavy sedatives?
All right, let's try this again.
So something's up.
Friendly handshake.
Devil man. Did you just
Oh.
spit inside your helmet?
Take yourself.
Yeah, that didn't really.
Fuck yourself. With yourself.
That's a little wordy.
God damn it, Palomo.
Well,
Oh
it's
dear.
from assault and battery.
He provoked me.
You rebels are all fucking nuts.
That's impossible. Nuts don't have orifices. Go back to school.
What about donuts?
You're speaking in riddles and you know it.
This is the strangest trash talk.
Forget it. You guys can go. Fine. How'd I do? You were a constant source of disappointment. All right.
Very pleased with that outcome.
Constant source of disappointment.
Oh, he's like,
I
what
will
about
just have to try harder. Someone give
Baby.
me a screwdriver.
Oh,
Why is it
dear.
happening now? We're in the middle
He
of a
can live up to
war,
it,
and these guys
too.
don't do anything but hate on each other.
The problem isn't with them. It's just with your approach.
What the heck's that supposed to mean?
You can't force people into liking each other. You just gotta lie to them until they think they like each other.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
No, he's right. I've used the same tactic on women a million times.
This is
Here
basically.
we go.
First, we tell Doyle that Kimball wants to apologize and meet him for dinner. Then, we tell Kimball that Doyle wants to apologize and we invite her to the same restaurant.
There's no way that'll work. That's a plot point used in old sitcoms.
And
Yeah.
one of those sitcoms was called Friends, which is exactly
So,
what we want them to be. Case
I mean,
closed.
that's the goal.
Come on, we just ain't cut out for this kind of job. What we need is someone with a more delicate touch. Someone that can act as a neutral force. Someone that's neither red nor blue. Some sort of
Perhaps
disgusting
someone
middle ground,
who's
like
pink?
a dark fuchsia.
You'll never take me alive.
Oh, or
In high school.
running only makes me want you more.
I thought they were gonna say donut, but I guess maybe we're going for dog.
Your company has to do
Oh,
the
okay,
right
there's
thing.
the ad.
But since
Sorry,
your team is
guys.
Using Jira to manage work,
All right.
you've got
Well, this one's
nothing
pretty
to panic
short, so. Oh, there's another one. Okay, never mind. Oh, hey. Oh, okay. So that's actually really, really cool. I'm glad I saw that.
What happened to you? You were with me one minute, then the next you were gone.
Alright, I know what you're trying to talk about here. Look,
What's
sometimes
happening?
guys my age have performance issues.
Okay,
Wait,
let's.
Epsilon, I'm serious.
Let's.
This shit's embarrassing, and now I gotta go talk to Dr. Gray about getting some pills.
Stop dodging me on
Sweetie. Seriously, though, what happened?
I'm not failing if that's what you're worked up about. But I have my limits.
He has his limits,
I mean,
and
you
we're
can't expect
pushing.
me to run all of your armor equipment at the drop of a hat.
Okay,
I'm not
and
a
he
young,
did-
brand new AI. I'm
Oh.
just fragments.
He's got limitations.
I'm sorry if I pushed you too
Yeah.
far, but we can't use that as an excuse. We're going to need every advantage we can get.
Oh, you're right. Would you like some holographic projections too? How about a time distortion while you fight? Or, oh, we can get you a seat warmer. How about that?
You know what we're up against.
And you know what happened to the meta.
Oh.
Power too. And in the
If
end,
you.
it got him killed.
Don't ever
Yikes.
like you knew him.
Oh,
Just
dear.
trying to show you how close you're getting to crossing a very dangerous line.
He's got a point,
You're Agent Carolina.
Carolina.
You don't need all this fancy stuff to win. You're already the
true.
best.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
appreciate the thought, Church. I really do.
Good, because I am really not all about this sincerity stuff.
But the only
You're
reason
doing
he
great.
survived the radio jammer is because Locus is insane. He could have killed Wash, and they both could have done a lot more.
But they didn't.
I get that you're traumatized about that, but
I told you when I went through the gateway that I saw the freelancers.
yeah, what's really going on here?
Watch them die.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's messed up. That's messed up.
I saw all of you. Wash, Tucker, the Reds,
You had to watch him die.
Church. I can't lose another family.
Oh, sweetheart. Mm,
Forgive me.
you
but
get that.
I'm all too familiar
Yeah.
with the feeling.
What are you doing here?
Mm.
It's my favorite part of the capital. Just far enough away from everything. I come here whenever I need a moment.
You just need to get away for a little
Looks
bit.
as though you had a similar idea.
Shouldn't you be in the center of town, behind 78 inches of bulletproof everything?
That is not a bad
There's
point.
all sorts of things we should be doing. We should be prepping our next move against the enemy. But instead we're here, standing around talking. Yeah,
We had a lot to talk about.
even though I believe it was the great William Shakespeare.
Oh, we're getting into
Courage
it.
is not the absence of fear. It is acting in spite of it. I
That's
don't
true.
believe those words have ever been more relevant.
I don't
You are
think
pretty
that was
wise.
Shakespeare.
It's
That quote. I don't think he said that.
it's still a good quote.
Pretty sure,
It's
yeah.
Oh.
that's. It was still a really good presentation, though. He was really into it.
Well, here's to hoping the mercs are just as frustrated as the rest of us. I am
I would say,
frustrated.
Get a grip.
How? How do you forget to mention something as important as that?
Now we're learning.
Hurry. Hey, Locus, you know, I was really thinking about letting Sharkface live, but since we're in a hurry, why don't we just fucking kill him? I'd like to see you try. Done.
No violence between.
Oh!
He's not a partner. He's an idiot. And thanks to him,
They're gonna
that
start
does
fighting amongst
nothing
themselves
until the general
too.
is dead. Then we kill the general. The grown-ups are talking fish stick.
Quiet. We have the advantage. We have a plan. So quit moaning and do your job. Both of you.
Mmm.
I'll see them
Oh, things aren't all great over here.
Raving lunatic.
Wow. Okay. Well, the only advantage we might have is if we can reunite quicker than they're able to. Okay.
Locus is maintaining orbit around the planet as discussed.
Good.
Shall I inform Carmichael that you wish to speak with him?
That won't be necessary. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
How can I be of assistance?
I want to know more about the meta.
Oh dear. That's not good. Okay. So interesting that we have a few mentions now of the meta. Let me load up the next one, our last one for the day. There are going to be some ads. And, okay, this is the longer one. Sorry, guys. Hopefully there will only be one on this one. Oh, yay, there was only one. Okay, cool. So, here's the thing. I know that was really, really, really hard for Carolina to hear. this is not the first time she's gotten a little ahead of herself in the name of getting something done or trying to prove something. I do get where she's coming from, that like that's awful. I mean, after all she's been through too, like in real life, having to experience that experience, I can see how that would shake you up a lot. But Church Epsilon has a point that if you start kind of getting greedy for power, it's not going to lead anywhere good. The mention, you could see how the mention of the meta main really was like, oh, how dare you. But it's not a bad point that, you know, Church Epsilon has his limitations, and also, like, he's got a good point. She was pretty boss without any of that. So, like, there's also the aspect that, like, when you become too reliant on extraneous things, I mean, it's really, really, really cool that they can work together and they pull it off really, really well. But at the same time, like, does that, can you become too dependent on that, perhaps? Does it dull some of your other capabilities? That's actually not a bad point as well. I guess we're going to be trying to enlist Doc's help on this. You can see how Dr. Gray is just like so thrilled that she met this group of people. Like, if she could just like, she has projects for days now. But please don't, no. Shock, no. Oh my God, please, no. But, you know, then again, we know that Dr. Gray's methods have always been a little bit extreme in some cases. Yeah, really not good. We knew that they had, been dealing with, the meta earlier, from earlier in the season. But I really don't like this idea that at some point they're going to be able to really, like, understand, use, and weaponize that concept. It's really, really, really scary. And again, the only advantage that we have here is that they're all bickering too. So if we could get our acts together, I mean, you can see while Doyle wasn't on the spot with the quote, I mean, I think the quote itself was very poignant for this situation. We all have a lot to be apprehensive about, but we're also not in a position where we can let that deter us or slow us down or hold us back or even like endanger us and trap us in some way. But yeah, if we can get our acts together before they do, there's a little bit of like trouble in paradise over there on the other side with this whole being informed a little too late about not being able to use the sword, the key, without killing Doyle first. So, all right, guys, last episode for the day. This is really shaping up to be a very great batch. Let's do this.
So, you think you can just send me to another dimension, forget my very existence, and then expect me to help you when you're in trouble?
Pretty much, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Finally! All I ever wanted was to be included. This is why no one respects you.
Oh.
Don't be such a negative Nancy. If you had a dog to chew through its leash and run into traffic.
Hey, I had a dog that did that.
Surprising. No. There you are. What the hell have you all been doing? Oh, just a little thing we like to call saving the planet.
We've got Kimball's men threatening to leave the capital, while Doyle's forces are setting up a perimeter to keep them in. If we don't act soon, we're going to have another civil war on our hands.
Yeah.
Don't you worry your pretty little yellow striped head, Wash. Got everything under control.
Ow!
Do we? Oh, dear.
Counseling session.
Oh, dear.
A counseling session. Just you two and your closest friends. Here to talk and support you. This is a waste of time.
I concur.
See? You're already agreeing on things. The system works. Hey, let's start things off with a little role-playing.
Probably just gonna end up like having a common enemy now. That's like,
Come on, don't be
everybody. Look at me. I'm Doc.
I barely try.
Reporting for duty. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot that I'm a worthless sack of human excrement.
I didn't know that O'Malley was going to be helping in this session.
I'm too busy wishing my parents loved me as much as my sister. Maybe if I had a stable father figure growing up, I wouldn't be so opposed to order. But I guess that's just what happens when your mother turns tricks behind elephant cages at the circus. Here, Tex.
Oh my god! Griff, are you alright? Oh, Griff!
About that, maybe we should try something else.
I
think we're making progress.
Oh, okay. Don't you chime in, because of course you want to. Oh, sorry, guys. Darn ads. Okay. Hopefully it'll just be this one.
The meta.
Okay, yes.
Yes. Any additional information we can gather on our enemy is vital to success.
Would it not be more beneficial to discuss Agents Carolina and Washington?
No. I have a full understanding of Washington. His background no longer interests me.
Oh, he's
Carolina.
He's done. He's moved on. Okay.
What would you like to know?
The meta had the potential for perfection. How is it possible that he was defeated by a group of incompetent simulation troopers?
Agent Maines survived numerous injuries during his time with the freelancers. Most would have been lethal had they been inflicted upon any other man. However, in the end, 4 puncture wounds in his suit resulted in asphyxiation by liquid. He drowned.
I'm aware of how he died. I want to know why he was unable to prevent it.
As did the rest of us. It seemed impossible at the time, but as you have already seen, the simulation troopers are extraordinarily resilient.
He had every possible advantage.
They had each other.
Yeah.
They had what our agents never fully achieved. Complete
teamwork.
faith in one
Teamwork.
I think it's important
It
to
counts
note
for a
that had
lot.
the Reds and Blues combated Agent Maine prior to the destruction of his AI. Its possible events may have played out differently.
Why is that?
You must remember that Agent Maine and the Meta are 2 distinctly different psyches.
Right.
The Meta was the result of the Sigma AI manipulating Maine. His sole objective was perfection. When the AI fragments were destroyed by Agent Washington, the Meta was destroyed along with them, leaving behind a damaged shell of a man.
Maine,
Unlike Sigma, his only remaining goal was to obtain power. His actions were more reckless, his behavior more sporadic.
Not as
Before
strategic.
Sigma, what was he like then?
A brute. Strong, unrelenting, fearless. He had no qualms when asked to do the unpleasant, the morally questionable. Because despite what many thought of him, he knew he was, at his core, a soldier. And his actions inevitably served the greater good.
The greater good is irrelevant. His actions should
I was gonna say, what is he gonna think of that?
No. That would make him a slave.
He understood what he was doing.
Sigma, when the Meta strove to be the perfect weapon.
You're mistaken in assuming Sigma's definition of perfection. The Meta never wanted to be a weapon. The Meta wanted to be human.
Wow, that
Is there
was...
anything else you wish to discuss?
Anything else? That's
Have
it
you
for
noticed a
today.
change in your behavior since entering the gateway? I understand the portal attacked the minds of its inhabitants, confronting them with their greatest fears.
We see how it's
Have
been
lasting
affecting
effects on an
Carolina.
individual.
I'm fine.
I mean,
You're overstepping
You're
your boundaries,
definitely questioning
counselor.
things.
I'm merely doing my job.
Your job is
Would
to...
you like to know what Felix is afraid of?
I would, personally. Ah!
The teams are
Dang
ready.
it.
We need you up front.
Of course.
I'll be right
I guess we'll save that for another
Gotta
time.
say, love what you did with Sharkface. You've got more guts than I gave you credit for.
I've worked with dangerous patients before.
True.
No kidding.
But if Sharkface ever found out you worked for freelance,
That's the thing, is when he was saying all that, he didn't...
things would play out nicely. Keep up the good work, Bryce.
We got something on you, you got something on us.
Tucker, would you call me names like stupid and really stupid?
Oh.
Feel sad.
Perfect. Now you, Tucker. Caboose. When you volunteered us to demonstrate speaking our feelings, it made me feel like hitting you in the goddamn mouth.
Yeah. Well, now I feel sad.
No, you made him sad. Stop it.
Oh, good. Well, then now I feel happy again. I love counseling.
He's on board. He's on board.
Okay, now
Yeah.
it's your turn.
I'm sorry, but how much longer
Kimball has a speaking ball right now. Doc. This isn't going to work.
Well, not with that attitude.
Attitude isn't our problem. It's a complete and total breakdown in cooperation.
Well,
It's-
cooperation is a two-way street, Kimball.
I mean, we're dealing with years and years and
Death
years.
trap of a city, that's fine. But don't think for a second I'm letting you bring down the New Republic with you.
Okay, now if we could just
Leaving
all...
is suicide. You need us just as much as we need you. If you run off now, you'll doom us all.
Okay, guys,
I'd
Oh,
rather
we're
die
getting a
trying
little-
something than waste another
But they are
second standing
talking.
around here.
Kimball?
I have
They're
the
kind of
speaking
yelling.
ball.
Yeah, I have a speaking bow. Dang it!
Speaking Paul.
Yes. And you know what? I'm done talking.
Oh,
Ready
we're
for
done with the
action.
speaking bow. Okay.
Wait, but please,
Oh dear.
can't you just say one nice thing about the other person? Something? Anything?
I always imagined you as a tyrant. A madman bent on
No.
absolute control.
It's like the opposite.
Now I see I was wrong. You're just a stubborn, incompetent man. And I don't know what's worse.
Ooh, that's burned.
It's
Your problem is, Vanessa? You're far too eager to die for your beliefs. When you felt your government
They could,
betrayed you,
if they
you stood against it.
met in the
When
middle.
Your leaders fell before you, you took their place. And now, when we are at our most vulnerable, you want to fight. I can honestly say that I've never met a more courageous individual.
wow.
What?
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 She is.
I mean,
she is.
alright, great job.
Yeah, yay! This works.
I wish I had a tenth of the courage that
Wow. What we need to do is we need to meet in the middle.
you did. I'd have made a better general. But
He didn't ask for this. Neither one of them did.
not just for
Yeah.
myself, but for my people.
They're my people too. Which
There are
Precisely
people.
why we should be working to save
Right.
them.
You think some cheap compliments are going to win me over?
Why do you insist on fighting me? Look, guys, if we can just...
Oh! I felt like we were getting somewhere too. Oh, there's a speaking ball.
General Kimball, we're under attack!
What?
That's impossible. They'd never risk a bombing run. Well, that's the thing.
What?
They're actually not.
So, oh, I see. Oh no.
Let's go to work.
Oh, that's really bad. That's gonna be the end of the episode. Dang it. Oh, that's really, really bad. They're not gonna bomb them. They're gonna go in. They're gonna go right in. Dang it, guys. Oh, you guys, you know what? I feel like we're really starting to get somewhere too. Honestly, I think they could stand to meet in the middle, Kimball and Doyle. Because Doyle's kind of got a point that, like, you can't always do the offense of, like, we have so little left that, like, we do have to be somewhat careful about the way that we do this, but he's never for the offensive. And she's always for the offensive. There is a middle ground. If they could learn to look past, which is really easy to say, but it's very hard to do, obviously, like years of fighting each other. If they could find a way to get past that and really just focus on both of their goals, like being the same at this point. And like, we know that, but it's one thing to know it, and it's one thing to know it. You know what I mean? I do feel like we're getting somewhere. Oh, the counseling session with Doc. I think maybe it did start to help a little bit. I think maybe it was helping before we had, Sharkface show up and start to wreck everything. Interesting too that like somebody had pointed that out to me about the counselor a while back, that like Sharkface was saying all this stuff about like, what would you do if you had the chance to have them like right in front of you? And someone pointed out like, oh yeah, like he was part of the project and he's right in front of him. So yeah, so apparently counselor has something on Felix and Felix has something on him. So I guess we're just kind of in a stalemate at this point. But I do really see how the experience with the the whole like other whatever it was that we experienced when we entered the gateway thing. I can see it really affecting Carolina, and I can see it really affecting Locus as well. Locus has definitely been questioning things ever since, and the conversation about the Maine and the Meadow was really interesting, that like kind of highlighting the differences. And, you know, I can't help but think that there were a few things that maybe would have jumped out at Locus a little bit in there about like the whole like soldier thing. Well, no, the thing is, there's being a soldier and just kind of the way that, you know, the shutting off of the brain to take orders. And that's not really being a soldier. Being a soldier is kind of knowing what you're getting into, but doing it anyway. Kind of almost more like a motivation as opposed to just like, I do whatever I'm told. So I feel like that's going to resonate a lot with Locus. I feel like a lot of things are already starting to like, I feel like he's really having some doubts about things. And, it makes me like happy and sad at the same time to see all this talk about Maine, because it is really sad to think about what happened to Maine. And the whole story is just a big tragedy. But it is kind of interesting that, like, I never really thought of that the goal was really not to weaponize the meta when it was Sigma kind of manipulating. It was something else entirely. And that was kind of get closer to this idea of being human. So that's actually pretty interesting. So, all right, let's review where we're at. Both sides are still not getting along, but I feel like we're making progress. I think O'Malley may have broken Griff. That was actually pretty sad to watch. As Sarge was into it, of course. All of our efforts are now being interrupted because apparently they've shown up to get things done here, and I imagine go after Doyle, so we better get him somewhere safe. Doyle and Tucker, I feel like, at this point, but especially Doyle, because, like, he literally is the only thing standing in the way of them. They have the sword, they have that, alright, guys. Well, shaping up to be quite an interesting battle. And I also really like that we're addressing the stuff with Carolina, too. It seems like I said, you know, Carolina and Locus were very affected by their experiences in recent episodes. And we have, you know, it's interesting to see Carolina, like, really acting out of this fear that she had to, like, experience losing all of them. And, you know, what we saw from her before, it was kind of acting out of fear of not measuring up, I guess. This, like, fierce sense of competition. This is something different. This is, like, fear of losing people that you care about and that you know, you've kind of, like, at this point, she's kind of built, like, this little circle of friends and almost, like, I mean, really is kind of like family with Epsilon Church, you know, if you want to look at it that way. So I find that really interesting. I would love to know what Felix is afraid of. As much as Felix annoys me, it's always like an he's like, you love to hate him, you know? I would be curious to dig a little bit deeper there. I don't know about anyone else. But we'll see if that happens. Like I said, now they're kind of at a stalemate with, like, they both have something on each other. But, you know, if the truth's gonna get out, it's gonna get out. Alright, you guys. Great batch. I don't know how much longer we have in this season. I mean, I don't feel like we've been in it that... Yeah, we have a little bit. We have a little bit left. But, like, not, like, a whole lot. It feels like we literally just got started. I think it's just because the season has been so good that it's, like, feels like it's going by really, really fast. So, alright, guys. Really, really great batch. I can't wait for next time. Always gotta leave on those cliffhangers. Ugh. What are you gonna do? But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't leave me now. we have so much going on, and I really feel like we have, like, for the first time, we have everyone back together. We have everything, all the parts are moving now, and they're moving fast. So I feel like there's a lot ahead of us. So yeah, please be sure to join me next time. Don't leave me now. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.